one of these. Have my foot on the brake. Ah, this is one of these old problems. Man, I used to do these like it was nothing. See, somebody done already been in here. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the old model Chrysler 300 that tends to get stick. I bet, yep, that's orange. This is the old model leveler that breaks all the time. Alright, so normally if this work, this will work. So see, this is your safety feature. With this in place, you're supposed to remove this and be able to push that in right there and shift. See, you can't shift it now because the leveler on the here is broke, the release leveler. Alright, so just say if you was a tow truck driver and you had no key, you want to put it in neutral. You simply remove this cover and stick your finger in there and push in that leveler. Alright, again, that will not work because the main leveler is broke. That's supposed to be how you bring it out of gear. See, it won't come out of gear. Alright, now what you do in this situation is you got to push this in because this is what's broke. I don't know if y'all can see that, but let me push this in so I can get this car. Alright, now I can shift it in gear. So basically what I'm gonna need to do is take the shifter apart. Man, I did a video on this about 5 years ago on another channel. Actually, it's on my family channel, but I'm gonna link that in the description on how to remove this. So I ain't gonna film how to remove it, but I might film the repair procedure. And the repair procedure was simply entails taking this out and totally reconditioning the shifter and going back in with a new leveler package, new spring, because again, this right here broke. Probably can't see it. I hate when I can't see something. There you go. Take the little light out. Man, this is an old problem. I didn't know. I thought we fixed all these. And by the way, on some models there's a recall, so be careful when you go in to get this repaired, because there's actually a recall. That right there, that little orange thing right here. Okay, you push that in, then you can go into gear and get, you know, out of harm's way, if that's your case. But we're not gonna do that. We're gonna actually fix this one, okay? At least I'm gonna go write the estimate up and see if the customer wanna buy it. All right, y'all hold tight, man. Let's see what's going on. Thanks for watching. I'll be right back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. Here's the part that I got. This is the repair kit, shifter repair kit. Like I say, I won't go through the removal process because I've already done that 5 years ago. So I'll link it in the bottom so you can go look at that on how to remove the shifter. So with that being said, let me just get this one out. I already got it apart. We're gonna go to the table and we're gonna recondition this shifter. Got the parts right here. Let's get it, baby. I have a flathead screwdriver right here, a 5/16 socket, just in case you have to remove the center console. Simple pry bar, a simple pick, of course a Phillips head screwdriver, and a pair of pliers. If you want to get really fast, use your electric drill. All right, let's get started. First thing you want to do is remove the handle. Now, some of the models, the handles are twisted on. You can just simply grab it and turn it off. This particular model is clipped on. As I was saying, some models turn, the ship handle turn. This particular model pries out. So simply take a screwdriver and find a way to get up under it and pop it off. And this particular model simply pops up when you're in the clip. Place this aside. Then you got this little silver chrome piece you need to get out of your way. Let's just simply pry up under here, pop that out of the way. Now what we want to do is move the center piece out of the way. It's held on simply by 2 screws under this panel. So just simply pry this panel up. Voila, you have 2 screws. Just simply unscrew them. These are already pre-loose for this exercise. Once you have the 2 screws out, simply find a way to remove this panel. You can pry under here and kind of like pop it up. Be careful not to break it. Of course, grab that and move it out your way. Now, for the hard part, I want to run a couple things by you that's of importance. We have the shift interlock here, and it's held on by a clip, which is right here. You got to be very careful. Just move it out the way. Simply pry that up and pull up on that. That removes your shift key interlock. Just grab it and get it out your way. Just move it to the side. And this one here is very important. Right here you have a release mechanism. It simply pushes in and you're able to lift up on the shifter. That's very important. You don't want to just pull that up and break it or you'll be in trouble. Now let me get this out the way. Like that. Now again, grab your pry bar. So you want to remove the shifter off of the, you want to remove the shifter cable off of the shifter. Simply pry that back like that. Now we're almost there. Now it's time to remove the shifter. If, like I say, some models, the center console will have to be removed to gain access. As you can see, I got the shifter still in here. It's held on by 4 10mm screws. So to gain access to it easier, we want to remove this ashtray. You simply take your hand and pry up under there, and it sort of like pops out simply like that. That's just to make to get the shifter out a whole lot easier. You can like lay that to the side, move it out the way. Get that out the way. Now, as you can see, we gain a lot of access to the shifter itself. Now for the 10mm bolts. Simply grab your 10mm socket, ratchet, hand ratchet, or electric drill, and remove your 10mm screws that's holding it on. Make sure your battery is fully charged for this because it will drain. Again, that's 4 screws. So now, I think we're getting closer. It's time to try to remove the shifter itself. Simply grab it, pull straight up. Oh, there's one thing I left out I need to remind you of. We have a piece of the carpet that's tied into the shifter. You don't want to just rip it out. As you can see, it's right there. So simply grab your pry bar and just kind of pop it off of the shifter. Voila. Now I think you're ready to grab the shifter out. So let's get started. Simply lift it up out of the car. You got one electrical connector right here. Actually, you have 2. Simply push the connector down to release this connector, and then you have one more, which is right here. As you can see, simply push that in. After you find the release mechanism, there you go. So now we have the shifter out of the car. Closer, this little mechanism right here breaks, and it allows the shifter not to move out apart. So what we want to do is actually get this replaced with a stronger redesigned release mechanism.